Hey, welcome back. We're back in the Wandering Village on top of good old Balig Rao. And Rao's been doing all right, but our colony has been getting a ton of research done, and we got a ton done last time, so hopefully that trend continues. But we are a bit low on people to build stuff. We've got a lot of stuff to build and not a lot of builders. We've got 6 people to build stuff. So we'll see if we can improve that this time. We'll take a look, see if we can find that poison storm. For our research this time, I think we're going to start with the fishery and just go from there. I think should be all right. Now, should I head north or should I head this way? It feels like I should head north. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to head north and see if maybe, just maybe, we can make it through there. Let's go ahead and take care of that. How are we doing on these? Clay, we have plenty of. Let's turn that back on and get some more clay. They've got to bring stuff over here. Yeah, clay all around. Let's get you in there at least. And everybody's good so far. We're not missing too much. Oh, I have a decision. Let's pick up these settlers from last time. There we go. 1 healthy, 2 hungry. There we go. That's not so bad. 3 extra people. We will send you over here. Yeah. We'll get whatever that stuff is. Oh, Bailey's gonna take a nap. No big deal. They can handle all of that. Are we missing? What are we missing? Clay. We're trying to pick that up. We've got people on that. Oh, look at this. This goes in the town square. And that should give us a whole extra happiness point. There we go. Now we're set. Now we need wood planks, stone, and clay, which we have both of the secondary huts on, so we just kind of have to wait for them to be made. Where is our research at now? Not that I'll ever use the bile extractor. Ooh. We might go with that. Laxative, just in case, heaven forbid, he has a bit of an upset stomach. So we'll see how that goes. We've got this in there. We've got our mushrooms. We did get the whole complete thing in there, but we're still waiting on building a couple things. We have huts, which would give us a little poison resistance, and the decorations are actually better than the boarding house, but they only hold 3 people, where a boarding house holds 30 people. So for now, I think we'll all live in a boarding house and live with what we get. We do have extra people that we can send out to scavenge, though. So a second place. There we go. No party available. Oh, awaiting decision. Let's decide. After traveling down into the mine shafts, the party enters a huge industrial hall. Old rusty pieces of plate armor that must have fit a huge creature like Anbu are laying around. These must be the reins from ancient times. Let's make use of these rusty old parts. Rusty pieces are worthless. Let's scout for rare resources. No, let's make use of what we find. 20 iron. There we go. That'll be good. So now we can send somebody over to there. Are there any other places? Nope, of course. Just as I get the other one up, they don't have anywhere to go. Let's see. You're scavenging. We'll turn you back off for a minute. There we go. Research. We'll get the bile. Yep. It's something that they can start off right away. But it looks like we're needing to make a lot more of these. And wish there was a way to get them resources faster. I mean, the material storage is literally right next door to all of these. So, not sure. Maybe we need to work on that. The pest control, I'm going to put 2 on there, but then turn it off because we don't have any pests at the moment. So we'll let that go. Anbu, nope, they're still needing stuff there, still needing stuff there. They've got their wooden planks. They've got some stuff. Let's say that one's a little bit more important. No interactions. Oh, I could make them actually extra cheerful if we wanted to. That'll be useful. Nope. More research. Oh, look at this. We could do the sawmill straight out. Let's just do the sawmill straight out. I know we need those resources, but you know, that's gonna be hard to come by. We've got all of our beets made into beet soup. Could we do maybe some berry muesli? Berry muesli. Muesli? I don't know. That's okay. We'll pick up some more berries around here. Heck, are there any more on the island that could be picked up? Yeah, that one could be picked up. You guys, open map. Are you done? Yep, you're done. So, we'll, pull you off to go do other things as well. You look at that. That's a ton of berries. Let's get berries in here, people. Aha! We'll go ahead and grab the herbs too, because why not? Berries. That'll work. Oh. Nope. Here we go. Plant some fields. We'll move around these. And we'll harvest that one and harvest that one. Eventually, we're going to have to take out these spikes for the extra room. But I think currently we're doing okay there. What is everybody? Nope, they don't have the stuff for it. Aha! Look at that. The boarding house is done. So let's go ahead. We'll knock down the tents first before we start working on other stuff. Let's say all of those have to go. They can work on those. Anbu is... Doctor is in there. Good. How's Anbu doing poison-wise? He's not poisoned. He is hungry, though, so let's see if we can give him some food. Mushroom ball. There we go. We'll keep the sacrificed village just in case. Let's get more food, because we definitely need more food. But we should be bringing in plenty of water. In fact, what's our water looking like at the moment? 673, so that's not bad. We can definitely deal with those. Let's say that that's a bit more important, and this is a bit more important, so more stuff goes in there. We've got the sawmill, so we can finally saw some stuff out of the way. Quarry, we don't quite have the stuff for. Food stand wasn't very useful the last time I played, so... To observe on... I don't know if we need enlightenment yet. Sometimes you just don't need enlightenment. It's better not to be enlightened. Let's see. Is there anything else that we've got that would be a quick and easy one to get? I don't quite see one. Nope. Nope. Anbu Pharmacy. You know what? Go all the way back here, and those we're not making. This at least we're making. Nutritious mushrooms. Nope, I don't have any seaweed. And the evaporator, though, we might. Eventually. There we go. Let's do that so we can collect those if we should so need to. Let's see. Is he... Sharp temperature drop. Okay, well, yeah, that's not much that we can do there. We have 0 workers again to work on anything. You know what? Let's lock that since we're not really using it. These guys are working on all of that. Any other places that I could lock temporarily that we don't need? How are we doing mushroom-wise? You know what? We might turn this mushroom place off for just a minute, get us a couple more people. How are we doing here? There's the dung collector. There's the compost. And more people. All right. That's what we want to see. And maybe, just maybe, we should put in... Well, there's a fishery, just in case we ever need that. Oh, what was that? Light hailstorm. Yeah. They're not happy about the hailstorm. Okay, well, can I show interactions? We're gonna do that and just make them a little bit more happy for just a second while they're going through the hailstorm. Grab all of those. How are we doing? Farms are continuing to go, so that's not bad. There we go. Now they're a bit happier again. These are all going to be probably frozen for a minute. Let's stop and feed Anbu. There's nothing more that I need to build, is there? Sure doesn't look like it. We've got most of the stuff ready to be built. All right. Well, in that case, let's... Are we out of mushroom balls? We're out of mushroom balls. Okay. Well, we'll turn this back on. Get some people back in there to make some mushroom balls for him. That's good. Do we need this back on? I think he's going to... Oh, look at this. We can send somebody. No available party. Let's see. We've got to open this back up, and we'll move some people. What do we need to move? We pretty much need just about everything. This, you know what? We're gonna lock you. And that's all well and good. You guys are still making beats, right? Beats are fine. Yep. What else can I wait on? Sometimes it's hard to decide. Let's see. We've got 0 people. You guys... How are we doing on wood? Not great. It's not a good time to turn that off, that's for sure. Oh, well, we got the party back, so we're just going to send them to the Poison Storm and see what happens there. Hopefully they'll find what they're looking for. Are they... How many of these do we have? We have 5 of them. Okay, well, that's taking a bit longer than I thought it would. How's this? Decoration 2 out of 5, so maybe we should make a couple more decorations. What, a big bush? There we go. 1 big bush there. 1 there. What else can we use to decorate? Street lantern. Ooh, maybe we should move those. Red post. Yellow flower pot. Nope. Yellow bush. Nope. Radius value 2. You know what? Let's X those. We'll put the smaller ones in the corner. Let's do that. And then we'll move you over to there. And we'll do street lantern. We could do a street lantern, but we need blue bush. There we go. Yellow flower bed. Put 1 there, and we'll put 1 here. Okay, we won't put 1 there. We'll remove that, and then we'll put 1 over there. But find Biko. Oh, okay. Let's see what we've got. We're back. Uh-oh. That's not good. Polly, are you okay? Don't worry about me, dear. We have found the bird, but he's in pretty bad shape. I see. Let's notify that Pidge guy immediately. That's the first sensible thing you said in weeks, dear. Pidge, we have found Biko, but... Oh no, he's dead, isn't he? I knew I should have sent... Oh no, calm down, Pidge. He is still alive, but he was inside of that poison storm for quite a while. I managed to stabilize him and bring him back to our village, but I'm afraid I don't know enough about birds to help him any further. Oh, what a relief. You have already saved him by getting him out of there alive. As for further treatment, pigeons are actually rather good at taking care of themselves as long as they can find herbs. He is able to fly, just send him my way with a few herbs and he'll be cured by the time he gets here. Are you sure? If all he needs is herbs, we could care for him here. That's very nice of you, but he knows the best dosage he needs, and I'd rather have him leave while your village is still close to his home. Understood. I will check if we have any herbs we can spare and send him your way once we're ready. Thank you. Looking forward to seeing my boy again. See, dear, there's nothing to worry about. Are you sure? Come home, I'll make you tea. There we go. Ah, deliver resources. That was quick. Thank you so much. My boy is back. Already? Of course, such a good boy. Who's the smartest? You are. Who's the best boy? You are. Wait, who are you? Oh, I'm the village elder. You were talking to my wife before, but she's come down with the sickness. Sorry to hear that. Please let her know that I am eternally grateful to you all. If you ever need to transport resources to settlements on the ground, my birds will be at your service. For your word, I have already sent another one of my birds your way. He should be arriving any minute. Farewell, my friends. I have to look after my boys and girls now. Goodbye, weird bird guy. Thanks, Theodore. Thanks. I must admit, it feels good having been able to help him, I'm sure. There we go. All right. So this is what Nona's told us to look for. Strange, I've never seen anything quite like it. It's clearly some kind of seed, but I don't know of any plant that could help us fight back against the fungi. You managed to find it. Well done. What are you holding in your hand? What you are holding in your hands is a seed of an almost extinct species. If we can get it to grow, it will filter the water, neutralize the poison, and thus cleanse the soil. It is certainly impressive if true, but is that your entire plan? Planting a tree and waiting for it to save the world? Oh, lighten up, will you, my dear? Holly, you shouldn't be out here. Go back to bed, please. I'm plenty old enough to make my own decisions, and I want to hear what the plan is. Nona, please continue. Certainly. Yes, planting these seeds and waiting for them to save the world is ultimately my entire plan. Their effects are much more potent than you would think. It would only take a few decades to make large portions of the world livable again. I'm aware that this is still a considerable amount of time, and we'll of course need more than just this one. Okay, then why don't we plant this one right now and find out just how potent they are? That unfortunately won't work. Like I said, these are relics of the old world, and they have been in stasis for a long time. We have to treat them with a special compound to revive them, so to say. Well, isn't that convenient? But I'm still looking for the ingredients, so in the meanwhile, I would ask that you continue to gather these seeds. Oh, there's always something else, isn't there? Here, we found this one just like she said we would. I think we can afford to be a little more trusting in exchange for the first genuine glimmer of hope we've had in decades. Polly, let's get you to bed. I am not going for you. Haven't apologized. Apologized? What in the world should I be apologizing for? Where do I even start? To our leader, because you keep trying to micromanage every single decision, even though you stepped down long ago. To me, because you keep trying to make my decisions for me. And to Nona, because you keep doubting every single thing she says. Is it because she reminds you too much of enough? Okay. Sorry, I trust you. I trust you, Nona, that you have everyone's best interest at heart. I trust you, leader, to make the right decisions for your village. Well, that's not a great thing. And I trust you, Wally. Always and with all my heart. Good. That wasn't so hard, was it? Now, Nona, tell us how we can find more of them. Thank you. These seeds are often kept as keepsakes of the old world and usually exchanged as a sign of gratitude. So if you come across someone who is in need of help, they might reward you with one of them. I will do my best to locate and mark any I can find on your map for you. If someone out there has access to a transmitter, they might even contact you directly should they require aid that only a wandering village can provide. If you're ever struggling to keep up with your search amidst pressures of just having to survive, don't be afraid to miss out on some of them. I will just try to locate other ones. We will do our best. Yes, we will, I promise. Well, let's get you back to bed. Yes, dear. Thank you again. Get well soon, and I'll be in touch. There we go. So now we have a new quest. We have to get at least one more seed. Let's see. We're going to send the party there. Pull in extra people. What else do we got? They're working on that. We're well aware. I need those. We know all of those. What is this? Air well. Oh, okay. This would be... Oh, okay. They're still working on it, so there's not much we can do there. Flower bed. Okay, so they're all just building notifications. It's not really that big a deal. We do definitely need more people so that we can bring in more stuff. The food is... passable. Not great, but passable. Do we have berries? Sort of. Let's go to beets at least and keep an eye on that. What is this? Oh, full staff required, so not much point in even having them until we get somebody else. That's done. All right, that's working. Play gathering camp is going. So overall, we've done pretty well. We've continued on. We've got our first relic. We've expanded the village out. New research, new domiciles for them to live in, new industry. Pretty good. But I think we're going to call it there for today. And we'll come back and see where the next seed leads us to. But until then, I just want to say thank you very much for stopping by, and hope to see you next time.